horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a few.
It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Commanders and the Buccaneers on EA Sports.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us that these games finally now matter. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go now.
And they'll run it for the first time with the veteran out of Florida State, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. They face second down and 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They send Godwin in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Here we go, set.
Now the give to Cook, running right. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Third down coming up.
Third down, 12 yards to go. Ready? Seven Pirate. 19 Lion. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he will get into the end zone. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. A pass complete to Noah Brown. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Irving now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll drop to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. He is in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead.
Okay, ready?
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Finding room at midfield. Mike Evans. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:50 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Washington. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Levante David doing his work on defense. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
60-6.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run here with Eckler. He slams it in there, and he is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready? Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
70 ready. 7, 10. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Seibert out now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 19 Lion. Ready to go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Trap 60, go! 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Come 19.
He'll find Dalvin Cook. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
19 tight.
An 8-yard gain.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. First and 10 now from the 36.
Top low 18. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find his running back, Cook.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down and 8.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60.
Back to the air one more time. He'll check this down to the running back. 17 yards on that play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street.
Here
Street.
comes Otten
18
in motion.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no...
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to... Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Van Sittett was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They run over center with Robinson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders' 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 24. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's got room past the 35. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll drop to throw. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution. And
oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. We are... And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is caught. And he's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and he'll get about 5.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He runs with it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, he
did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready?
He'll drop this underneath to Cook.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Buffalo 18.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
18, Dragon 60.
Open man, the tight end, O'Keefe. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Washington.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.